Hello guys, in today's video I'm just going to tell you what happened in the Italian Grand Prix, which just happened. All I'm going to say, it was an awesome Grand Prix, and we've got a lot to talk about. So you haven't got long to wait until we get into this. So, um, what can I say? I mean, this Grand Prix was absolutely epic. I really loved it, because somebody else, other than Lewis Hamilton, won the race. We had um, Pierre Gasly winning his first race, because he held his nerve, in which in a race that, like, you can only call chaotic. Second was Carlos Sainz, and third was Lance Stroll. I mean, we essentially had two races in one. Um, I, I, I mean, let's start from the beginning. I mean, it was dismal for Ferrari because, first off, Sebastian Vettel had brake failure and went through the polystyrene barrier, like advertising board, and then because of the brake failure, he obviously had to retire. But then the real action came when Kevin Magnussen pulled off to the side in his ass. Now that brought out the safety car, the first safety car, and then and then and then because they didn't actually put pull roll push the Haas into the behind the barrier. They actually pushed it forward into the pit lane. But this triggered an event. This triggered two events actually that made this Grand Prix really interesting. Giovinazzi went into the pit lane even though it was closed, and Lewis Hamilton went into the pit lane even though it was closed. Both of them received a 10-second penalty, which at least Lewis Hamilton tried to protest, because when the race got suspended due to a massive crash from Charles Leclerc. I mean, Charles Leclerc's crash reminded me so much about the crash that Michael Schumacher had in 1999 in Silverstone, that I was actually fearing the worst, as in I was thinking he was gonna have at least a broken leg or something. But it was awesome to see that he actually managed to run away from the car. But as I said, this caused the race to be suspended. And Lewis Hamilton went to the stewards to try and argue his penalty. In my opinion, he shouldn't have done that because it was absolutely obvious that he did see the red light. Yes, even if he didn't see the red light, one Valtteri Bottas, his crew, got it right, and they didn't get him into the pits. So at least one part of the Mercedes crew got it right. So I think there was no way in arguing that case, that he didn't see. But we had this caused us to have massively good race afterwards, because Valtteri Bottas was in the middle of the pack today because he had overheating issues, and to an extent that also affected Lewis Hamilton, who was plumb last after his 10-second penalty. But that meant that we had three new guys fighting for their first maiden victory. We had Lance Stroll in third. We had Carlos Sainz in second, and Pierre Gasly managed to bring it home to take his maiden victory in Monza for AlphaTauri. I think that was absolutely epic, and he really did a good job. I think the senior Red Bull team are gonna have a bit of a headache whether to bring him, whether to exchange drivers again, i.e. get Pierre back to Red Bull and demote Alex Albon. But if I was Pierre Gasly, I would tell Marco to I would say no to him. I would stay at AlphaTauri because he was treated so badly at Red Bull Racing that I think he's better off at AlphaTauri, and I think he really feels at home at AlphaTauri. So I would just say no to him at Marco, pure and simply. Yes, Carlos Sainz would have needed only one more lap, I believe, to get his maiden victory as well. But I think it was so close. There was, in my opinion, there was not more than a cigarette paper the difference between Gasly and Carlos. I'm also happy that that Racing Point got the podium with Lance Stroll. it's his second podium since I think he had his first in was it 2018? I think it was in Azerbaijan won it. I think he did an awesome job, you know, and at one point I actually thought that he could even win the race, but it wasn't to be. But I'm really pleased for Gasly because of what he has been through lately. So and I think he's just gonna get stronger and stronger. And at one point, the Red Bull management really have to um make the decision what they're gonna do. Are they gonna keep Alex Albon, who is not delivering, or are they gonna ask Pierre to go back into that Red Bull seat? You know, and this is where I'm gonna end this video. Guys, and with the question, do you think that Pierre Gasly is gonna get promoted back to the Red Bull senior team, or do you think he's gonna stay at AlphaTauri? And what would you do if you was Pierre Gasly? Let me know in the comments below. Cheers for listening, and I'm out of here, guys. Bye.